Well, we've designed and made yet another thing that you requested. A lot of folks that were watching our YouTube videos on Starlink asked us if we had brackets for the router and the power supply of the Starlink Standard, the Gen 3. And today, I'm excited to announce we do indeed. So these are our new brackets for the Starlink power supply and the Starlink router. And so I'm going to take you down to my workshop in the garage and show you how I'm installing these on my own router and power supply so I can put them in my truck camper and take them out with me when I'm overlanding. All right, so I'm out here in the garage and I have this panel from our truck camper. This is how we install our electronics when we can on a piece of wood like this that's removable. And so this fits under our dinette, and it's really easy if we need to pull it out in the field or at home to service any of the items. So recently we've been traveling with the Starlink Standard Gen 3 router and power supply, and then also an inverter that we don't really need too much anymore, but we need it for this. So we have all this, organized in one place where we can easily pull it out or get to it even in the rig if we need to. And one of the things that we've done is design and 3D print our own brackets here for the router and the power supply. And so you can see here, this just slides off the end of the router, and it just really nicely form fit there. So it's nice and thin, it's not blocking anything too much, and you get one for either end. And it just has these really nice holes, probably about a 5-8 millimeter hole there. And we use these self-tapping screws, which we really like. They're short, but they got a lot of bite, and they have a piercing tip, and so you can just drop it in here and screw it in without really needing to pre-drill, which is super nice. And there's a little bit of a collar just around the edge where the lip of this fits. So you don't even really need a washer because it has a nice wide head as well. So we have these brackets for the router. We also have these brackets for the power supply. And one of the things I like about this is it lets us really move it around, right? So depending on your space, it's probably tight if you have a smaller rig. And so, you're trying to find space for this and then this and then this. And so I think having these separates is helpful. And then we also kept the connectors here facing us. And that way, again, if you're trying to reach in a cabinet or a tight space and plug something in or take it out, hopefully it's pretty easy to get in there. And then for the power supply, same idea. The brackets just slip over each end and have clearance for the cables that need to come in and out of it. So it's really nice and easy to mount this. Once you put in one of these on one side like this, then it makes it real easy, to maybe get that lined up, come in, get the other side in position, and then you can use the self-tapping screws to go ahead in on that other side. So these are our Starlink Standard Gen 3 router bracket and power supply bracket available today at shop.banthaoverland.com in black. I hope you find this helpful. If you have any ideas to make it better, please let me know. So I hope you found that helpful and you're going to check out our new power supply and router brackets. I really hope these self-tapping screws also make your life a little bit easier. I love these things. They just punch through wood and thin aluminum and things like that, and that way you don't have to worry about drilling holes and all that kind of stuff. Plus they basically have their own washer. So hope that's helpful to you. If you have any ideas to make it better, let me know below in the comments, and you can find it in our shop at shop.banthaoverland.com. I hope to see you out there on the trail real soon. I'm getting excited about spring and planning some cool new trips, and so hopefully these brackets help you stay a little bit more organized, make sure everything in your rig has a home, keep it safe, and make sure you have reliable internet connectivity when you want it, when you're out there on the trail. Bye.